Hi guys, so today I did this look for you. I did a Valentine's Day inspired rosy, purpley, pretty shimmery eyeshadow look. I did it with a nude pink. You can easily vamp this up and do a dark purple lip or just like a darker pink lip. I love it. I love the way it came out. I used some new products and I reviewed them for you guys. Let me know what else it is you guys want to see. Is it more of these looks? Is it more hair videos? Is it more review videos? I want to hear from you guys and hear what you guys want to see and hear and learn. So yeah, let me know guys and I will do my best to get it done for you. I hope everybody has a really happy Valentine's Day and I hope you feel beautiful and loved every single day. Alright guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. It's like a Maybelline tutorial also because I'm using like all their products. Okay, so I also picked up some stuff at CVS earlier. I went out and bought the Super Stay Full Coverage Maybelline. I'm not really sure if this is my color. We'll find out. I also went out and restocked on my concealer that I used to use from there because I'm out of my Tarte Shape Tape and I couldn't get to Ulta. So I got the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer as well. What else did I get? I got a Maybelline bronzer that looked interesting. It's called City Bronzer. Why did it take me so long to read that? I don't know. I don't know, it looked nice. I don't like when bronzers have a lot of shimmer in them. Sometimes I like that, like the e.l.f. one has a lot of shimmer in it. This one was more matte, so that's why I picked it up. Let's see if we can see the difference between the two of them. These are both drugstore, and we'll see, like, this one is more like sun-kissed glow. Literally, that's what it's called. And this one's just more of a matte bronze. So we'll see how I like it. And then I also picked up another Wet n Wild highlighter. This one is Precious Petals. The other one I had was Blossom Glow, I think. So that's what this one looks like. It's very pretty. So we'll see. And then I picked up a new lipstick because I wanted like a mauve-y. So we'll see. This is from Maybelline also. So a lot of the stuff I'm using is going to be from Maybelline. And I'll let you know what I think. Okay guys, so first things first is we are going to be doing our brows. As always, using the ANASTASIA Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown and my Sephora Pro Angled Liner Brush. I already have product in the cap. I am working that into my brush. And I'm going to go in and just do my brows. I'm actually going to do this off camera because it takes too much time. You guys want an in-depth video about brows? Comment down below and I will do it for you guys. And here's our brows. So now after I did my brows, I went in and I carved them out. And I also brought my concealer down to my eyelids as a base. So I'm just going to pick up a little setting powder and that's just going to set my eyes for my eyeshadow. Because if you go in and especially if we're using like more like a little bit of brighter colors, when you go in and you put it on like a wet concealer, you can get some like it's like a little harsh lines. It's a little choppy and it's not so easy to blend out. So we're just gonna go and using a fluffy brush. I don't even know which ones I grabbed. I'm gonna go in and I'm just going to, I don't have the names of this palette, like the names of the eyeshadow for this palette, guys. I don't really have them for any of them, I don't think. I don't know, I'm not opening them, but I'm just gonna try to show you guys as best as I can. I'm going in with the third shade right here. And I'm just going to work that into my crease. I'm gonna lift my eyebrows up a bit so I can really get in there. And this is just a transition color. So we're just going to lightly, if you could tell, I'm holding the back of the brush. That gives a very light hand, so you're not going in so harsh, and like the closer you are, the harder, no matter what you're trying to do, the harder you're gonna go in. You would think you would have more control like this, but you actually would have more control like this. So I'm going in with that same third color, which is an orange tone. And you don't wanna be afraid going in with like orange transition colors. They're actually great. They give a lot of warmth, and they help to not make your eyeshadow look very muddy. We're just gonna go in, and I'm just gonna build that up till I'm happy. And now with this transition color, I don't really mind if it goes a little higher, if it goes a little lower. I don't really care, because this is going to help blend everything. We're gonna layer this. So it's gonna help create the depth we want. I'm then gonna go in with this fourth color right here. And I always start in the outer corner because I am creating a smokier look. I do want my outer corner to be darker. So we're just gonna continue to build this up. Now I'm going to pick up still a fluffy brush. This is the Sigma E35, and I'm picking up the color Hush Hush from the JACLYN Morphe Bling Boss palette. And this is like a very mauvey color. And I'm just gonna pick that up. And I'm going to start by working on my outer corner. And I lift my brow just a little bit just so I can get into that inner corner without creating any harsh lines or choppiness. And I'm just lightly working that into my crease. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Starting on our outer corner. Lifting the brows up so you can really get in, light hand. I'm now gonna go in with that Modern Renaissance color and a palette, and I'm gonna go in with Buon Fresco, I think it is, and I'm using that same Sigma E35. This is another mauve color, but it has a little bit more lilac to it, so it's just gonna give a little bit more pop with the color. Same thing. And we're just layering, and this is gonna create the depth we want, the colors we want. You wanna keep this more in the crease, not so high up. And see, I'm like way more in my crease. I'm making sure I don't go too high with this one. You wanna stay a little bit lower. This is gonna create that definition. Everything you do to one side, you wanna do to the other. You wanna make sure it's nice and even. I'm now gonna go in with the Morphe M441 brush, which is very tapered on the ends. And I'm gonna go in with the Modern Renaissance, and I'm going in with Love Letter, which is very bright pink. And I am just going to put this on my crease really tight to my eyelid. I'm just adding some pink to it, brighten it up, using windshield wiper motions back and forth. And then I'm going to pick up that same fluffy that we started out with brush, the Morphe M443, and I'm just gonna lightly clean up the edges of this look. Make sure everything is blended. There's no harsh, choppy lines, light-handed. And once you're satisfied with the blending, I'm going to take another fluffy brush, but one that is smaller and tighter for my outer corner. It's the Morphe M433 brush. And let's see, I'm gonna decide what I wanna pick up. I'm gonna pick up Mystic, which just looks really pretty. The nice deep plum. And I am just going to keep this right on my outer corner. Just a tiny bit. Pick up that same fluffy brush that we started off with and just go over the edges again. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, going in with that same Mystic. And I'm packing the color on first, and then I'm blending it. Circular motions. Just bringing it into the crease a tiny bit. Going back in with that same fluffy brush. Going over those edges. Bring it into the crease a little bit. And you just want to make sure everything looks nice and even. Add where you need to, a tiny bit at a time. So now I'm just going to look in my mirror and make sure both eyes look even to me, that I like the way they look. And then I'm going to grab that same brush that I carved my brows out with, and this is the E43 brush, and I'm gonna pick up some of my concealer, and I'm just going to carve out a little bit of my eyeshadow. I just want to put a little bit of concealer down on my eyelid so that my shimmer color that I put down has a little more pop, a little more, it has like a nice base to go over. So I'm just in the corner of my eye. So from the corner of my eye, I am just very lightly going to bring this concealer right to the middle. I'm just gonna blend it. So I've just shaded the other eye with the concealer. I am picking up a Urban Decay shadow brush, and I am going in with the JACLYN Bling Gloss Palette by Morphe, and I'm going in with Bling Bling. And I am just going to pick that up. And I am just patting it in my inner corner. Look how pretty that is. Now once we have that on, I'm going to go back in with that Morphe 433 brush and Mystic, that dark purple color. And I'm just going to shade the outer corners one last time. Make sure it really blends. And I am picking up that fluffy brush. And I'm just picking up, which is the M433. And I'm just picking up Hush Hush one more time. And I am just taking that in the outer corner to pick up some of that excess of the dark purple, if that makes sense. And I'm just making sure I blend both of those in together so it just flows. So once I like the way that looks, I'm going to go and do the same thing to the opposite side. See, like if you could see that this has a harsh line right here and this one doesn't, can you guys see the difference? So you want to blend that out. So you really just go very light-handed, like no grip. You just want to lightly, baby circles, baby circles. You can even pick up a little more of that bling bling if you need on that shadow brush. And just tap that lightly on that area so you help blend that out. There's no rules to makeup. You can, whatever works for you, picking up that M433 brush again with that Hush Hush on it, which is just that mauvey transition color. And we're just gonna blend this. There's no rules to makeup. Whatever works for you is fine. It doesn't need to be exactly the way I do it. However you blend your eyeshadow, if it looks good, do it that way. This is just how I do it, and maybe like some of the tips that I have and some of the things that I do, maybe like me saying them to you guys You'll be like, oh, okay, that works. You know, that makes sense. That works easier. Oh, I never thought of doing it that way. I just want people to be able to do makeup however they want to do it, however makes them feel beautiful. I think that everyone should know how to do some sort of look on themselves. Not because we need makeup. We don't need anything. But just because it's fun, it's relaxing to do, realistically. And it's, who doesn't want to feel pretty? Who doesn't want to go out and feel pretty? I don't know anyone who doesn't want to do that, so. I'm just gonna go in and we're gonna clean it up. Cleaning it up, making a nice sharp line. Now you might not like sharp lines. You don't have to do that. You don't have to splice it so like abruptly. I like it. I also like it because I think I might do a wing. And it just gives me a little guideline of like where I want it to start, where I want it to end. I'm now going to go, what do I want to do? So we're gonna do our lashes, and to do our lashes, we're going to just curl them really quick. And in my opinion, this just makes such a difference, curling your lashes. Like, I don't have any lashes, and if I don't curl them, they just like stick straight out. There's just nothing to them. So I'm just gonna go in, I'm gonna curl them. And then I am taking the L'Oreal, right? Are you L'Oreal? Yeah, L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. And I think it's blackest black, I'm not really sure. But it is definitely black. Mascara, giving a nice coat to those lashes. This is gonna help your lashes stick. This is gonna help them blend. You know, the whole nine. I'm then going to grab, these are the Ardell FAUX MINK lashes in 811. This is like the second time I'm using this. I've used Ardell a million times. Ardell's great. But this style lashes, and it really works well with my eye shape. So I've been loving these. They're easy to pick up. They're at their local store. So right now I pretty much know where I'm gonna cut these so that they sit perfect on my eye. So I'm gonna take about that much off, which I don't know if you guys could just saw that, but it was almost nothing. And I'm then going to take my tweezers, dip it in a little bit of my glue, and I'm just going to rub it on the band. And then I'm gonna place it down to dry, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one so that by that time, the glue is tacky and ready. And the difference lashes make on your eye look is insane. Like, and everyone's always like, I wish I could put lashes on, they look so pretty, but I just don't know how to do it. It's so easy. You just have to try. You just have to try and figure out what works for you and all that good stuff. But it really is a lot easier than it looks. I need my mirror in front of me, so I'm sorry if you can't totally see. I'm gonna try to make it so that you can. I'm gonna start off doing this eye, making sure there's no more glue on my tweezers. I'm just going to make sure these are nice and tacky. And then I keep my eye open. I look straight ahead and I just place them right in the center of my eye. So now if you can just see, it's just kind of like laying across. I'm now going to carefully take the inner corner. Well, I'm gonna make sure that this is on the center of my eye first. And then I'm going to take the inner corner and I'm just gonna place it where I want it. And this is why you want the glue tacky, because if the glue is not tacky, you're not going to get it to stick right away. And then you're gonna take the outer corner and place that there too. And then I'm gonna close my eye, trying to make sure you guys can still see it. And I'm just gonna push it and make sure it's attached to my lash line. And then I'm gonna take these and I'm just gonna sandwich my lash in the fake lashes together. Okay, so see, we have that one lash on. 1, 2, 3, quick. See the difference that it makes in just your face? Like, this just side looks so much better to me already. So, we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so my camera's been playing me like all night, so I'm gonna try to finish this up quick before it decides to shut off on me again, and I just don't have the time or patience to figure out what's going on. So now that I've blinded myself with my ring light for an hour because I was standing directly in front of it, I'm okay. Okay. Just relax for a second. Now I am going to prime my face. I'm using the Angel Veil NYX Professionals Primer. I'm just going to really work that more in my problems area, which is like my cheeks, my T-zone. And then I am going to shake up my new foundation, which I'm so excited to use. How the heck? Oh, I did not see this coming. Okay, it's a little squirt, so we're gonna squirt this on our beauty blender. And I'm just going to start off with like 2 pumps because it says it's full coverage. So let's see how full coverage. All right, I think I did pretty good on the match. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that is pretty full coverage. I mean, I'm pale as shit right now, so let's see. Let's add all my other good stuff. So I am going to take that concealer and I am just going to go under my eyes, make a triangle. And I'm using, I think I'm using Fair. Yeah. Right down the side of my nose, under my eyes. I'm gonna take my HOOLA contour stick by Benefit. And I'm just going to bronze up my face a bit. Now this is like a way warmer tone than I like for contouring, so I kind of use it more, even though I put it in the same places that I contour. I really use it more for bronzing my face, not so much contouring. So then I'm going to take my Morphe Beauty Sponge, and with that straight side, I'm going to blend. And then, you know, I like to pull my hair back a little bit. Really buff this contour slash bronzer into the skin. I'm then going to take my Maybelline Fit Me setting powder in Fair as well, and I'm just going to lightly dust this all over my face. I'm just setting all the liquid we just did to get ready for the powder. Okay, so then I'm going to take that same setting powder, and I am using a BH Cosmetic foundation brush, and I'm just going to set that right under my eyes in the same place that we just concealed to highlight. And this is just gonna bake right underneath that eye area. And before I bake my cheekbones, I am going to bronze them. So I'm using the Real Technique brush in 100, and I'm going to use the City Bronzer. And this is in number 200. Okay, it's not too dark, I don't think. We're just going to warm up our cheeks. Very like light-handed I'm going. I don't want it to be too crazy. With our foreheads. And then I'm just going to pick up that same Sephora Pro Airbrush brush. Okay, then we're going to contour just a tiny bit. Ooh. And I'm going to pick up the L'Oreal contour powder. It's like a very deep gray, and this is in number 3. It's the the Sculpting Face and Definer. I'm just gonna put right under the cheekbone. Now that bronzer was a little warm, I think. Now that I'm looking at it, but let's see if we can make it work. That's what it's all about, makeup. Like, I feel like people take it too seriously. It's all about trial and error. So we're gonna pick up that same Maybelline Fit Me loose setting powder. Pick it up on a damp beauty blender, and we're going to sculpt out our cheekbones. This is going to clean up any of that unwanted bronzer, any of that contour. Then I'm going to go in with some blush, and I've been debating which blush I wanted to use. I have a few of them out. I have the Cargo in Bali, which is like a really bright pink. I have my go-to always Milani Luminoso. And then I have my Becca in Flower Child. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's pink, but it also has like a little bit of like, it reminds me of the Luminoso. So I think that's why I'm using it. Just a little more pink, so a little something different. Apple to the cheek, light hand. And like, I feel like people always skip on the blush. Like, I don't know. I feel like blush isn't something people do every day. And you need to. It gives color to the face. It gives another dimension. And it just finishes the look for me. I also sometimes tend to go a little heavier when I'm doing people's makeup, heavier with the blush, because it's the first thing to fade every single time. And you know, I always go over everything because blending is like the biggest part of makeup. And you can always add more, you can always try to tone it down, whatever you need to do. Again, go over everything. I'm also going to wipe away pick up that same L'Oreal contour and definer, and with a little bit of product, I'm wiping some of it off. I'm going to define the sides of my nose. Oh my freaking crazy. Dog is out of control. And I'm going to take that into my eyeshadow. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like, I just see such a difference on this side. Made such a difference with my nose. I don't know what anyone else sees, but it's going crazy. So then I'm just going to blend this all away, and now you need to make sure you fully blend it out or you will get flashback. So make sure there's nothing left. And then the last two things we're going to do is liner, lipstick. Oh, almost forgot my highlighter. How can we forget my highlighter? Okay, so when I do highlighter, first I spray my face. This is the Fix Plus. This is so that the highlighter has something to stick to. I use the Sephora Pro Fan Brush, And this is the Wet n Wild highlighter in Precious Petals. So this is a little more gold tone. Oh yes, honey, come through. Or how beautiful is that? Okay, let me stop. I'm going to take that on a little baby shader. And I'm just gonna put that right under my brow. Okay, so I'm quickly just going to line my lips. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna line my lips really quick. Okay, well this is like a very pale pink this liner, which is not exactly what I wanted, but it will do. I wish it was a little darker. I like it, I like it. I'm just gonna go over with a little gloss. This is the KKWL Gloss Juicy. Okay guys, so this is our final mauvey rosy Valentine's Day look. I did some new products for you guys. Let's see, let's go over them really quick. The Maybelline, I love. I think it gives it great coverage. It's pretty good with the match. The City Bronzer, good, very warm, gives off a lot of pigment. Just lighter hands. Obsessed with the Wet n Wild's highlighters. Maybelline's lipstick, beautiful, nothing crazy, but very pretty. What else did I get? Oh, and this isn't new for me, but the Maybelline concealer, the age rewinding one. This is great, guys. This is literally one of my favorite concealers from the drugstore. I actually, here I have one right here, totally empty. This is probably like my third or fourth one, but I always love my Shape Tape as well. I just usually go back and forth. It really just depends on what's in front of me and what I grab. I don't think that they're compatible in that way. I think that the Tarte Shape Tape is Tarte Shape Tape and Maybelline Age Rewind is the Maybelline Age Rewind, but they're both beautiful. They don't crease under the eyes. Yeah, I really like this look actually. Maybe I don't know, now I wish I had somewhere to go. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what else you guys want to see, what other looks. Do you want more hair? Do you want more makeup? Do you want more reviews? Do you want me just to do reviews on, products that I've used, foundations, eyeshadows, brushes? Let me know what you guys want to see. And I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day. Talk to you soon. Bye.